There is always a very complex relationships between teacher and master and the student, where students eventually become the master himself, passing his knowledge to other students. It is always difficult and dramatic. Dilettante student has to get into the something that he doesn't understand, and often just holding into his young energy, he has desire to recreate, to destroy, and turn everything into something new. Relationship between master and student as a conflict between traditional and vanguard, old and new, come to a few choices. First, young has to completely follow the master. Second, young has to adjust and compromise. And third, young has to destroy everything old and traditional and start something completely new. So it all goes into never-ending cycles. Impressionists once rebelled against traditional academy, mutated into decorative saloon art. Then Dada rebelled against it, eventually moving to become a new art doctrine which aggressively defends its principles now. The search for true art is always in process. If you take painting, more than 100 years ago, it was declared that painting as medium was dead. After decades, artists forgets how to paint. They start to learn it again, but in a different way, with the new devices, principles and concepts. Like you taking something from dusty shelves and starting to redevelop. And the result is, of course, naive and dilettantic. But there is one model of relationship between master, teacher and student where knowledge and experience is transferred and added progressively. Like once Gustav Mahler, composer, once said, tradition is not to worship the ashes, but to keep the fire going. Student always had to add something new. Just a few tips from my teacher that I love to follow when I work in oil and canvas mediums. I work on a few canvases at the same time. The thing is that you will always have a fresh look and will be easier to see problems when you keep canvas in a distance. And the most important one, I'm glad that my teacher told us to do this. It's when you meditate in front of the canvas before starting to work. You have to concentrate on transcendental, something spiritual, on art, and not on how to pay your bills or trying to earn money or become famous.